It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. The action tonight out at Time Warner Cable Arena as the Charlotte Hornets play against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
Oh, he got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Live from Charlotte at the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. And it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Now here's Batum, Walker. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Here's Charlotte now. 4-point game. Jefferson, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Walker. Goes up to the stripe, and Chandler sends it back. Bledsoe against Walker. Outside Knight, puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Tucker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams would just still want him even late in his career.
And he's good on the second.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
On the wing, Batum. Williams, a screen on Morris. And Batum kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Pulls up on the elbow, and he gets it to go. And for the Hornets, they seemed to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that and were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All it was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injury.
And the foul on Al Jefferson.
That's his first personal foul.
Bledsoe a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Tucker. He's tightly guarded. Clock is at 3. For 3, Bledsoe, and the basket good.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Jefferson setting the pick for Batum. Shot off the screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Bledsoe. Morris dishes to Knight. Back to Morris. No luck. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And watching Kemba Walker play, it's so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover, really a scorer's mentality, maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
Screen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Batum. Pass to Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post. But last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of him.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Now here's Lamb. He feeds it to Lin. Screen by Jefferson. To the middle. But they get it back. Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Lin. Fires for 3. Cannot hit. Good D by Price. Suns leading by 5. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Got that one up quick.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the screen. Feeds it to Lure. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Lin. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lamb, good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Price kicks to Lure. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over in the corner, Warren. And here's Price for 3. That's good.
For 3.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Lin. to the left side wing. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so the first. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game in around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
You know, it's kind of one of those weird anomalies when you look at Kemba's numbers because in each of those seasons, he played a different number of games. Just one of those kind of quirky, weird things we pick up on sometimes when our brain is foggy.
Kidd-Gilchrist against Knight. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kaminsky.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage. And for Walker, guys, and his stats, even for players considered consistent, there is more variation than what Walker has put up.
Morris a screen, lock at 6. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Markieff Morris. Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Walker. Kicks to Hawes. Lets it go from deep. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Walker against Bledsoe. Passes to Knight. Puts it up from 17. Hawes with the block. Walker against Bledsoe. Outside, Walker. The dish to Kaminsky. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Morris. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Hornets have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Walker. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. Here's Tucker. Excellent D there from Williams.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Picked by Williams. Lynn dishes to Kaminsky. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists in the game.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Outside Williams. There's the pass to Kid Gilchrist. There's a screen by Williams. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Williams. No good. That would have tied it. Suns leading by 3.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
And here's Walker. Following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Here's Lynn. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
Changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Kaminsky. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Batum in for Jeremy Lin. And the Suns here with a different look. John Lure, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. TJ Warren comes in for PJ Tucker. Sonny Weems checks in for Brandon Knight. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Weems. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Warren dishes to Weems. Price against Walker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Warren kicks to Chandler. The shot is off. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a 3-team race. And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Price. And it's Lure, top of the key. And that is good.
2 points.
Lure's got his second basket.
You know, guys, the Suns went from the 8th seed to finishing 10th in the West. I mean, it would have been a tough task for them to stay in the race, particularly after all the trades. I mean, their team was in transition.
Here's Zeller. Outside, Walker. To the middle. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And when you shake up a roster, as the Suns did last year, it's hard to keep pace. They ended 6 games back of that final playoff spot, but that all happened after they decided to shake things up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Lamb. Williams sets a screen for Lamb. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting the screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Now here's Price. He kicks it to Morris. Tries from 10, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We're moving the ball really well right now and, really finding an open man. So, I got to congratulate my team in the first half just on, moving the ball and really playing unselfish. But the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 5. Kenny, let's go to you. Your opinion on their game so far.
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing. So no problem here tonight.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now we take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half call.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Hornets trail by 5. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. And it's Chandler in at the center position.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. He didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Now here's Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good. And the Suns lead by 4.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Bledsoe against Walker from about 19 feet. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Clark for Kidd-Gilchrist, and his shot. It seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
A tight game here in Charlotte. Knight against Walker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Screen by Jefferson. Walker the pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Williams, that's for 2, and Charlotte again with the bucket. And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, what, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, you know, even though the all-star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit of D to have a chance to get there.
Walker with it. He has 7. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. He dishes it to Williams. 5 to shoot. Walker's shot is off.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
That's good. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Listen, no doubt the Suns were a competitive team a season ago, especially against that Eastern Conference. Took 18 wins out of the 30 contests they had against the East.
He's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Walker. And the Suns also making a change. Lure's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Suns did win the games they were supposed to against the East. As you were talking about, Greg, they had no problem with any team, Clark, as you look back on the Eastern Conference.
Well, you look at the record there against the East, 18-12 against that conference, 9-7 against the playoff teams in the East. I'm only one of 9 teams in the entire league that could claim that.
Here's Lin, following the score by Phoenix, and the shot is good. Jefferson's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now, here is Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Bledsoe got a piece of it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Len's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Here's Lin, and here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. It's deflected. Tries to save it, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Zeller, who's checked in for Al Jefferson. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Lynn. They set the pick. Down low, Kaminsky. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 7 points for Frank Kaminsky.
And one thing about Jeremy Lin, he sets the pace. A smart guy, good instincts. He simply knows when to slow it down and when to turn it up.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 8. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Greg was talking about Lynn. He's not a pure point guard, but Clark, he really understands how to use on-ball screens to create opportunities for himself and others.
Kevin, I think he's fantastic at getting into the paint, but still not that effective lining up behind the three-point line as a spot-up shooter. That area has to improve for him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Lynn. Zeller setting the pick for Lynn. Pass to Zeller. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. It's hauled in by Warren.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. The second chance effort. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 6. They set the pick. Lynn kicks to Kaminsky. No good from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The feed tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Buries the jump shot. Knight's got 4 this quarter. Hornets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Pick by Zeller. Lynn kicks to Zeller. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Bledsoe right side. Missed. And we've reached. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Price. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Morris, no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Batum dishes to Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Chandler with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Suns.
Eric Bledsoe.
5 on the clock. Lamb passes to Walker. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Tucker can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 7. Now Walker Williams a screen, and Walker kicks to Lamb. Left side, Batum. Pass to Lamb. The shot. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Chandler with the screen on Walker. And Bledsoe, here we go. Williams with the steal. Batum against Bledsoe. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Walker. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Hornets timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist has checked in. Chandler with the steal. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Tucker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 3-point Charlotte lead. The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Jefferson. Chandler with the steal. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Got it from 16 feet. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half. A big dip in performance here for the Hornets last year. In 2014, they were very tough to beat at home, and that was not the case in 2015.
Yeah, I mean, they struggled to string together those defensive runs at home. And in the end, that led to their less than stellar run.
The Suns making a switch here. Knight's checked in. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And, you know, that record for the Hornets last year at home, they ended up going 19-22, 6 fewer wins than they had in 2014 when they last made the playoffs.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist with the ball.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Batum with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Jefferson kicks to Batum. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Good on the shot. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
And getting back to the Hornets, they were the worst shooting team in the league at home. And they have to remedy that in a hurry. Shot only 42% here last season.
Williams passes to Walker. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte.
Brandon Knight.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Walker. Feeds to Jefferson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. A leaner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Knight. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Batum. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Bledsoe against Walker. At the elbow, Zeller. Chandler with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And here's Morris for 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And so they foul intentionally. Some changes for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Lamb comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nicholas Batum. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Walker against Price. Now here's Walker, guarded closely. Kicks it to Zeller. Charity stripe shot. Count the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 8.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Here is Price. This one for 3. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Hornets shooting Kemba Walker.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
And Phoenix has possession. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside, Walker. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
Kemba Walker's game is all about desire, and you can see it. He wanted to win tonight. He ran the show so beautifully. He made big play after big play. His quickness and ball handling is probably top 5 in the league.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.